Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Vanilla and our Troll Mage. First thing we're going to do today is make the run over to Ratchet to turn in our little breadcrumb there, get it out of our quest log. Hope you guys are doing well, and thank you for clicking on the video. We're probably going to hear some puppy whining and puppy meows because after a long play session outside, my little guy can't decide if he wants to sleep or try to play in my lap and on my desk. And right now he's kind of like laying there, seemingly calm, but his tail is wagging. We'll see if he quiets down. We could also be going off the road here. We need to be keeping our eyes open for zebra and raptors. It would have been a really good idea, and I need to start remembering to make my food and water before we begin. Because we definitely need food and water. So as one of you guys suggested, I am trying to let enemies hit me occasionally so that we can work on getting defense capped and staying defense capped. So that way, you know, when we do get hit later against our will, it doesn't crit us, kill us, crush us. Aren't there crushing blows? Aren't there crushing blows that are beyond crits that we could take? What's a crushing blow, or am I making that up? To answer a couple of questions from the comments, I did not purposely forget the flight point in Undercity 2 separate times just to antagonize you and cause you to comment. I wish I was that clever and that I wasn't just that absolutely forgetful. I've explained before that when I narrate what I'm going to do next, when I say I am going to do this, my brain checks the box that says I've done that thing, and I can't seem to get it to stop doing that. I need to stop saying... The alternative is I stop explaining anything that I do, and then I won't forget, because my brain won't say, oh, that was done, you did that, because you said so. That's as clear as I can explain the phenomena and the way in which I forget to do something. It's kind of the same thing where, like, I could read a whole quest, and I'm so focused on reading it well, that I don't absorb any of the information in it. I think that is fairly common when people read stories out loud, especially. We could probably avoid the centaur for now, although we should make our way out here soon. We'll do that when we go to the Oasis, which will probably be one of the next things we do in the Barrens. We could head more generally to the east if we do actually want to head towards Ratchet and we're not just looking for Zevro. We can keep on the move here. I kind of got unsettled there as I saw the floating nameplate of the Alliance guy. I just had this weird reaction, like if anybody's going to grief me, it's probably going to be an Alliance player, but that's probably actually not true. Maybe it is. Have you guys ever been grief killed on a hardcore run? Something that another player did that was not part of normal gameplay, that either intentionally or inadvertently got you killed. I'm curious to see if this is something that actually happens, or if it only happens to people like Asmon. My question to you guys is it too dark? Does the gamma actually need to go up? And also, if you answer that question, telling me what you're watching on, what kind of device you're watching on, would help me out a lot.
Hey, how you doing?
We'll grab Miner's Fortune just to have it.
Be good.
Keep an eye on it. Here, we won't forget to grab the flight points. See, I'm going to say it as I do it. That way it gets done. It actually gets done.
Time is money, friend.
Samaflange, I'm not going to do Samaflange because to complete it we need to kill a named guy. And with the amount of people we are seeing, we're not going to be able to do named guy quests. Like even Kreenig here, we're not going to be able to do this one. Now that I think about it. I mean, alright, there's a small chance. You know, we could check it out. We can stand in a line maybe, depending on the respawn rate. Let's grab Ziz Physics. That's a breadcrumb into Stone Talon.
Keep it real.
Way out of our level range right now. Would be nice to have later. So yeah, I think we're going to leave Samaflange. Trouble at the Docks is a Wailing Caverns quest. If/when we do Wailing Caverns, we will go ahead and grab it then.
Hey there, just passing through?
Alright, so the pirate quest, we have a couple levels. We don't have to do that now. I'd say for now, we work on the Raptor Thieves, Sever Hooves. We go to the Forgotten Pools. I wish there was a way for me to, like, hide the quest, like, selectively hide a quest. How do I look at my map and then tell it not to show me a specific quest? That would be a nice functionality to have. Let's store one of the light hide. I don't know if we'll need that later. That should be good.
Have a good one.
Talk to me! Hurry back! Yo!
Our quest log is so full, I can't grab deep moss spider eggs right now, even to keep it on. We might end up having to drop a few things anyway. Oh, apparently at some point we dinged level. Or 16. Oh, that's nice. We get to train this level. I'm gonna wake up now out of my cathartic killing quest. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's keep going into ice shards. I want to see bigger crits and more crits. Alright, this guy's been parked here for a while. I'll bite. What kind of weapons you selling, man?
Talk to me.
Just the quarterstaff. That's not a quarterstaff, that's a wizened cane, guys.
Glad I could help.
What can I do for you? Farewell.
Alright, we're gonna head over to the northwest. We're heading to the Oasis. We need to collect some mushrooms. We need to investigate the fissure at the bottom. And along the way, we need to find as many raptors as we can. If we come across prowlers, even though it's a little bit out of the level range, we could take them on as well, I feel like. At some point, I will set our Hearthstone in the crossroads, but I feel like we're going to do a few more things here, and then we're probably going to be ready to go back into Silverpine for a bit. So if I leave it, it'll be easy to travel. Then again, I still don't have the Undercity flight point. I don't believe we ever grabbed it, did we? So, taking the Zeppelin over, I can get on a flight and be down in the Sepulchre pretty quickly. We have one more quest slot open in our quest log. Let's grab the Centaur Bracers. We're not going to go after the leaders.
Zog Zog. Dabu.
Now, I'm not looking to complete the Centaur quest right now. We might fight a couple of Centaur around the pools, but I'm not trying to farm that right now. We'll have lots of opportunity to fight them all over the place while we work on other stuff. And now we're basically just waiting for the mushrooms to respawn. It looks like they've all been grabbed. So we'll do a little circuit here because we all know how much I love running in circles. Probably one of the more maddening things that we have to do sometimes. And yeah, we'll keep our eyes open for respawns as we fight some of the centaur. It's seeming to be pretty difficult just to get the mushrooms we need. And there's only a handful of people here, but when I think about it, only a handful seem to ever spawn in. And I'm wondering how much time do I spend running in circles on this when we could be fighting things, getting kill experience, and just being elsewhere. And the other problem is the object view distance is so short natively in the game that there could be one over here. I wouldn't see it from here. And that's not my settings. My settings are all maxed out. Obviously. But it's just a limitation of the game client. It only renders players, enemies, and some interactable objects at a certain range. And so yeah, there could be one back here across the lake. Like how that player just disappeared right there is about as far as we can see. So anything back here, we're probably not going to see it unless we get closer. Which necessitates you running in circles, which, you know, is not the funnest thing for me. And I'm not really trying to work on the bracer quest because it's kind of a low drop rate, so we'll spend a little bit of time here. When we go to the other oases, there will also be mushrooms there, so maybe we'll have better luck down that way. Maybe we could check under the water. I don't remember any ever being underwater. I'd rather come over here and go after some cats for prowler claws. We hesitated 1 second too long and lost both of our mobs to other players. That's when you know there's lots of people playing. I did not really want that fireball, but that's okay. I should probably take fireball off my bar. I feel like we could conserve some space. I'll put it over here just in case if we need to pull it out of the toolbox for like a water elemental fight or something. And then I can just kind of condense this down. This doesn't even really need to be out at all. We could make this more accessible. Alright, that's 7 out of 7 for the Prowler Claws. I don't think we need to push ourselves to go fight the Harpies just yet. I don't think that'd be a good idea. Let's circle back by the Oasis. Just like this area was really busy and then kind of it got a little quiet. Maybe we'll find the pools over here in a quiet phase and be able to loot some of the item we need. Hey, we got one. I'll take it, literally. Yeah, I feel like it's okay just to head back now, and like I said, we can always get those other 2 spores to the south. We're gonna have to go down there to investigate the other oases. On the way back here, we could keep our eyes open for raptors, with small chance of raptor spawns. Alright, so I think at this point the plan is going to be to turn these in. Let's fly ourselves over to Org and we will train level 16. And then we get on a Zeppelin, we head back to Lordaeron. That's the plan. Now, since I'm going to travel the long way here so that we can get the Undercity flight point, what I might do is set my Hearthstone here, and then maybe we can just Hearth back when we're ready to continent jump again. Because Silverpine is pretty small.
Ow.
I feel like running it isn't really a big deal.
Be careful.
We'll do it this way and see if it works out.
Glory to the Horde. Strength.
The winds guide you. We shall meet again. Loktar! Go with
The Mage Trainer here. Do I know where the Mage Trainer here is? If I had to guess, I'd say the Valley of Spirits, right? Yes, maybe. Yeah, they're there.
Strength and honor. Go forth to victory. Relax.
Arcane missiles rank 2. That's sad. Detect magic. That's unusual. I think I'm going to keep my 15 silver because I will never press that button. And flame strike. I'm also not going to train that one. I'd rather keep my
Spirits
money.
be with you, man.
For now, at least.
What you want? Be seeing ya.
Our quest log is full. Let's take care of that. That's really all we can do.
Be on your mind. You be careful, man.
And we can't learn teleports till 20, right? I'm not missing an Orgrimmar teleport here, am I? I hope not. And yeah, that's our Zeppelin, and I don't think we are going to make it. Oh no, it's not our Zeppelin. Is it? It's the Gromgal Zepp. We might actually be in good shape. Yep, that's not ours. So ours should be incoming pretty soon here. I feel like they typically kind of alternate, don't they? Unless ours just left. That could be a thing too. Either way, we didn't watch it pull away, so we have a shorter wait than we might otherwise have had. I always kind of expect at least one person to jump too early. It hasn't happened yet. There's a hill you can land on. See, I'm not even gonna do that jump. I don't trust it. Let's head back to the Mage Quarter and see what this is about after we grab the flight point. Look at that, we got it. Okay.
What now? Remember, patience, discipline.
What is it?
It is true, a magical disturbance has been detected in our city. We are not yet sure of its origin or whether it is malign or benign. We must first gather more information, and that, Rambles, brings us to your task.
Beware.
Elgernon's alchemist shop in the apothecarium is the locus of a strange disturbance. Invisible creatures made solely of magic wander the shop. There must be a reason, and we must find it. Investigate the disturbance and capture those creatures. Take a chest of coffers and a scroll from behind me. Use the scroll at the shop to make the creatures visible. Subdue them with your spells, then throw down a coffer to capture them.
Beware.
I remember this is the identical quest that we did on the human mage. During the Wrath pre-patch, we leveled our human mage, and we did this exact quest in Stormwind. Alright, guys, we are going to save this quest, though, for next time. I am going to take a break here. Thank you all very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you spending your time here. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.